Hello friends, welcome back to Restart UPSC. In this video, I'm going to uh, tell few things about the things which we need to do in the exam with my experience. Now let's get into the video, friends. See here, I have written here this alphabetical series, right? See, these type of questions sometimes they may be asked in the exam. So what we need to do is we need to write this series in the question paper itself, in the back side. Before starting the exam itself, they'll be giving question paper to us, no friends, 5 minutes before only. Then wherever you find place, you write this series. See, no one will object you. We can do anything with the question paper, right? They will ask that please don't open the seal, but we can write this series in the end. See, I have written Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission Group 1 mains also. In that answer booklet also they have given half an hour before. So whichever things I used to study for that exam paper, that day paper, and whichever things I revised in the morning, I used to write all those things in the rough paper because I want to write those points in the exam at any cost. So no one will object. You can write anything in the rough papers, but since it is a UPSC question paper, it will be sealed, right? But in the last paper, it is also question paper like first paper it will be English or last paper it will be in Hindi. Wherever you find place, you better write this series. And also any other formula which we often we forget or we often confuse, right? Those things you can write. You can write somewhere else. You find place, you write there because it saves a lot of time, right? And it also helps us in conserving time and also it gives a confidence that okay, I'm prepared for solving this question. I've written this in the end. I can refer that and I can solve this question in very less time. So that confidence also is very much important in CSAT paper. Right? Now, coming to the second one is this passages and problems. I think Shivin sir has already explained it. Right? Our brain, right, left and right. So this is logical brain. It focus more on problems, mathematical equations, all these things. And right brain, it is very emotional, right? So by doing few questions passages and few question problems, we'll be using both the sides of brain, and it will improve the productivity. And also, we feel that our brain is not saturating. I often used to feel in CSAT papers that for 2 hours after solving the CSAT paper, I used to get headache. It happened with me in 2021, 2022, 2023, all these exams. But 2024, I was really cool and I've solved almost 71 to 73 questions in 2024 paper. This is because of this technique. It is said by Shivin sir and I'm just repeating it. Okay. I'm the example for this that this helped me a lot. What Shivin sir said is exactly true. I know he's a great man. He knows things. He's a doctor. That's why he said. But I have I have implemented it and I have seen that fruits. So that's why I'm telling it again. Okay, friends, please solve passages and problems. Earlier, I never used to solve passages. 2023 paper was really tough. Then I've switched to passages question and it really helped me. Okay. Few math students will be there, like some engineering graduates, all these things. All these people, they feel that, okay, we are good at maths. So what is the need of solving passages? We don't know. 2025 will definitely be on tougher side, definitely, when compared to 2024. Right? So please be careful with CSAT paper. We should definitely, we should definitely focus on passages. Right? Now, let's come to the next point. Now, see friends, this is very important. I have, I have seen this, I have experienced this many times. These missing terms, series, number series, right? Trial and error based questions, lengthy calculation based questions, they take our time. They take our valuable time. It takes sometimes if we don't get the logic right, it takes 3 to 4 minutes also, right? If you are giving 3 to 4 minutes for one question, see, it will be suicidal for us, right? That's why we couldn't able to solve 40 questions in CSAT paper. Many people are disqualifying because they are solving very limited questions, right? If you solve at least 50 questions, then definitely scoring 67 is not a hard task. Because we are solving only 40 questions hardly, that's why people are not able to qualify. Okay, that is mainly because you are taking more time for solving these type of questions. They're very easy. I know. I'm not denying that they're easy. You can do calculations. You can find the logics behind it, but they take a lot of time. So better you solve it. I'm not telling that you should not solve these questions. You either skip in the beginning after completing at least 40 questions, including passages and everything. You in 1 hour or something else, you bubble it, right? Then you come to the question which you have left. Then you can solve. You can you can solve these questions. Okay, but don't waste your time in the beginning itself, because if you after completing 1 hour, if you have solved only 20 questions, then it will be very hard to solve the rest 40 to 30 to 40 questions in 1 hour. It will build up a lot of pressure. Like when it comes to IPL, you have to score more runs in power play itself. So in this case, the first half an hour or 40 minutes is our power play in the CSAT paper. You need to solve more easy questions in, in the that 40 to 40 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay. If you have solved like 30 questions in the first 40 minutes itself, you'll be very confident. Okay. Hardly you need to solve some 20 to 30 odd questions in the later 1 hour, 20 minutes or 1 hour. So it will make you very confident that, okay, I've solved already 30 questions, right? So next you can, you can spend your time. Okay. Please keep in mind the cricket match. When you score more runs in power play, the chasing will become very easy. Right? UPSC has given target of 67 runs only. Right? So we are always chasing the score. So we need to score more runs in power play itself. Right? So we need to solve more questions in first 1 hour. So please keep this in mind. Next, see, UPSC always follows this pattern. I don't differentiate much, but later I understood that in aptitude also there are 3 sections, like comprehension, comprehension, aptitude, and reasoning. I think this font, right? So I don't differentiate. I really don't know the differentiation. Usually, people who are preparing for bank and MBA exams, they do have this. Since I'm an engineering student, I never differentiate between all these things. I feel that CSAT paper is all maths paper, apart from comprehensions. So see, there are 3 sections. UPSC will make definitely one section hard. Sometimes we feel that we are good at quant, but if you see 2023 paper, the quant was very hard, right? When such bouncers come in the exam, we need to focus on these easy sections. Okay, we sometimes we may feel that I don't know comprehensions, yeah, or I don't know reasoning, but when UPSC are given it is easy, then you need to have some basic knowledge on reasoning, comprehension, and quant, so that we focus more on this easy part, and we, we capitalize few questions in this tougher section. Definitely, the outcome will be you'll be solving at least 50 questions. You'll be crossing this 67 marks. See, uh, ultimately we need only 67 marks, right? So what's going to happen whether if we given one section tough or 2 sections tough? We need to score only 67 marks, right? So focus on the questions which you know that it can be solved in less time. Not on the questions that I can definitely solve this question, but it is taking more time. Right? It is not about the questions which you know. It's all about the questions which you have made right, and it should be in more numbers. Okay, please focus on it. Don't panic that okay, some few sections questions have come very hard. You just skip it. You can solve it later in the later 1 hour. Okay, this is very important, friends. I should have said this before itself. Okay, see here, there are 120 minutes and 80 questions to solve. That means one question should be solved in 1.5 minutes. So please don't exceed this limit. Okay, please don't give extra time to any questions. They are not special questions. We only get 2.5 marks, right? Even if you solve a IIT based question or any cryptocurrency type hard maths problems also, you will be getting only 2.5 marks. So what's the uh, thing behind that solving such hard questions? You are getting only 2.5 marks, right? Why we need to invest that valuable time on only one question? So please focus on time management, right? Don't give any undue importance to some questions. Sometimes we feel affiliated to some questions like, yeah, this topic is very easy. I prepared it very well, so I can solve these type of questions. But please keep time also in mind. Okay, please don't show any favoritism to any question in the exam. Ultimately, we need to get 67 marks. Okay. Now, the last thing, we need to stay focused for 2 hours, right? See, we should not. It is a marathon. We should not run with full energy in the from the beginning itself. Why? Because it is a marathon. We need to conserve our energy for the 2 hours of time, right? We should be. It should be sustainable journey. So please don't uh, actively, outrageously solve questions in the 1 hour and next feel exhausted or feel dumb. Okay, stay focused, channelize your energy. You need to be very calm, cool. Okay, and see when we are in anxiety, like if you have solved only 20 questions in 1 hour or 1.5 hour, next that half an hour will become a chaos. Right? Please don't do that mistake. And what do I do is, see, I solve the questions. How many questions it can be possible in 1 hour, right? In the first 1 hour. The, the next minute, when the watch touches 3:30, right? I'm talking about CSAT exam. In the any other exam also, I do the same. After 1 hour, I'll start bubbling. It takes hardly 10 to 15 minutes. Because by the time I may have solved only 30 to 40 questions, right? It is easy to bubble. Okay. Since we have 1 hour time, I'll bubble these questions very slowly, calmly, not in a hurry, right? Because uh, these questions are the questions which we have solved in first 1 hour. So we'll be very confident. See, there are many chances of getting these questions right. That's why these questions, they deserve this time to take the bubbling after 1 hour. Okay, because if you bubble the OMR sheet in the end, there is a lot of chance that we do make mistakes in bubbling. So by doing bubbling mistakes, the hard-earned questions, the hard-earned answers, the whole paper will get ruined. If you have bubbled at least 3 questions wrong, right, we'll definitely be out of the race. Sometimes people bubble wrong by missing the series. We'll not check one question. We'll start bubbling. After 5 to 10 questions, we'll realize that okay, we have done the mistake. Then it is gone. So please bubble the OMR sheet after 1 hour. It can be any number of questions. If you have solved only 20, bubble 20 questions. Okay, please don't put bubbling in the end. I have seen many times in my examination hall, aspirants, my friends or fellow aspirants who are sitting in the examination hall, they start bubbling in the last half an hour, last 20 minutes. Sometimes they couldn't even bubble the entire paper. So what's the uh, logic behind solving all those questions? Right? If you're not bubbling in the examination, the OMR sheet, you're losing there itself. That's why please bubble beforehand. Okay. So that's what, friends. I really wanted to share these views with you. And thanks to you, friends. Thanks to 300 subscribers in our channel. And I'm very happy for that. And I don't want to waste your time by telling all these things. So all the best. I hope you all people should qualify this exam. This 67 marks is very easy scoring. Don't run behind any favorite questions. Please focus. 40 to 50 questions are more than enough to get 67 marks. But we need to stay uh, confident, right? We don't need that 67 marks. We need to score more than 100 marks. Then only we'll be in a good position. Even if UPSC gives some wrong key also. See, UPSC has given some wrong key in this GS paper. It has deleted 3 questions. And there is one quality question also. The answer is B and it has given C. So these type of mistakes will be happening, which we are not responsible, but we are the sufferers, right? The person who got 85 marks. If he had got that question right, he would have written the mains. Maybe God knows he would have got rank or not, but at least the genuine student would have written the mains, right? So these type of things will be happening. So we need to focus for more. We need to uh, aim for more marks, right? So all the best, friends. I hope my videos or the strategies, my experiences will help you. And these are not my own strategies. I have learned from my past experiences with from sirs and all, especially Shivin sir, and also from Vishnu IAS Academy and Next IAS, and my fellow friends, who are preparing for UPSC and many YouTube channels. All these I've learned, and they are all responsible uh, for all my marks in CSAT so far. So all the best, friends. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you all people will qualify this year, and even me. This is my fifth attempt. I am not yet qualified prelims since 4 years. So even I am hoping for the best. And thank you. God bless you and us all, including me. Let's prepare for mains also combinedly. If I qualify, I'll start making videos on mains as well. So thank you, friends. All the best. Let's see in the next video after prelims. I'll definitely make videos of CSAT paper. Okay. And thank you. All the best.